Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa bismillah. Wassalawatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Wa jazallahu anna Muhammadan ma huwa ahlu. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Uh, so long time no see, everybody that will possibly be listening on YouTube. We'll be starting from the 29th juz, specifically the very beginning of it, Surah Al-Mulk. Just translation and maybe like a little bit of tafsir from the book I have here. So from the first ayah, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. It should be here up on the screen. You should be able to see it. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. So translation wise, so tabaraka just means blessed or blessed. When you say like barakallahu feek, like may Allah put blessings in you, or may Allah give you blessings. It just means baraka, just blessings, stuff like that. So it's blessed. Alladhi is he who, biyadihi, in his hand. Al-mulku is the kingdom. We could also say sovereignty. Continuing now. Wa huwa ala, and he is. Ala means upon. Ala kulli shay, upon everything. Qadir. So qadir just means power, or you could say capable. Um, right? It just means that he is capable of everything. Continuing now. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. الذي, once again, he who خلق الموت, he who has created death, والحياة, والحياة, and life. ليبلوكم means that so he can test you, or it can even say possibly afflict you, right? Um, Actually, no, sorry. The better translation would be to test here. But then bala, like bala, the word, the ba and the lam also means to it means to go through like an affliction, a calamity. But because of the context here, it means a test or a trial. So he can test you. Ayyukum, which one of you, plural. Ahsanu is the best in amala, in good deeds. Wa huwa al-azizul ghafur, and he, meaning Allah, is aziz. You could say mighty, powerful. And then Ghafur means the most forgiving. And it continues. الذي خلق سبع سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجعي البصر هل ترى من فطور. So the third ayah now, الذي خلق, so it's similar to the one before. He who has created sab'a samawat, the seven. Sab'a means seven, samawat means skies, and then tibaqa means layers. So it's layered one upon another one, like, or it's like a floor. You know when you go into a building on the first floor, second floor, it's like that. So it's floored or layered. Ma tara fi khalqir rahman. Ma tara means you will not see. My apologies. It's not a negation. It's a question. So it's ma tara. So it's what do you see fi in khalq rahman, in the creation of the most you can see the most merciful. Min tafawut. So tafawut means inconsistencies or discrepancies, errors. Um, like for example, if you had a white T-shirt and there's like a black dot, that's a discrepancy because it's no longer purely white. There's an error in it. So Allah is asking like a rhetorical question. Uh, you know, in the creation of God, what errors do you see? Do you see any errors? And then he says, "Farji'il basara," return your eyes, meaning look again, right? Like return your eyes, like look again, take another glance. Hal tara min futur. Do you see min futur? futur means a flaw. So do you see any flaws? And then he kind of says it again. ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير. So it says it's similar to what it said before. فرجع البصر, return your eyes. So it's saying a third time now. ثم ارجع البصر, then again return your eyes. كرتين, repeatedly, once again. ينقلب إليك البصر, it says that your eyesight will return back to you, will come back to you. خاسئا, weak. وهو, you can just say and. حسير. حسير, you could say weary. So it's tired from looking, right? Sometimes if you notice that when you're looking for something and you look for it for too much, for too long, it does tend to your eyes just feel weak, right? So Allah is saying basically that look and continue looking as hard as you want, as many times as you want. Close your eyes, rub your eyes, blink, put like put some eye drops, do whatever you can to look for errors. You won't find any. And then the fifth ayah now. وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ وَجَعَلْنَاهَا رُجُومًا لِلشَّيَاطِينِ وَأَعْتَدْنَا لَهُمْ عَذَابَ السَّعِيرِ. It says, وَلَقَدْ, and verily, surely, زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا, that we have um, beautified the skies of the world. بِمَصَابِيحَ, uh, masabih, you can say, is lamps. Lamps. Rujuman means uh, sorry. Ja'alna means where am I? Sorry. Waja'alnaha, and we made them, or we made them, meaning the skies. Rujuman, um, you say an object like a stone or a pellet, something you throw at, for the shayateen. And so basically, what it's saying that the skies of the heavens, that Allah has beautified them, and He made uh, where is it now? Right, and lamps. Right. Yes. Yeah, and then he basically made uh the masabih as stones when he, like, for the shaitan whenever they come, and they stone them. And I believe it might come in the next ayah, but basically what would happen is that shayateen and jinns and all of those, they're able to go towards the heavens and kind of listen to what the angels are talking about, right? And so, when they're doing this, angels would get stones, whatever kind of stone it is, and they would throw it at the devils, um, and then devils would run away. And so, what many people say is that whenever you look in the sky and you see like a shooting star, right? That's kind of what the ayat is. That the angels are pelting the shayateen, and that's what the shooting star is. Obviously, Allah knows best, but that's just a thought. وَأَعْتَدْنَا, and we have prepared for them عذاب عذاب السعير, a painful punishment. So adab, you could say punishment. Um, and then sa'ir, you can say like a blazing fire. So a punishment of a blazing fire, painful punishment. Ayat number 6. وَلِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ عَذَابُ جَهَنَّمَ وَبِئْسَ الْمَصِيرُ. وَلِلَّذِينَ, and for those who kafaru, who disbelieve, bi rabbihim, in their Lord, عذاب is the punishment of Jahannam, the hellfire. وَبِئْسَ, and how evil is it as an abode. Masir means a place where you stay, a house, an abode, right? Alright, number 7. إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور. So إذا ألقوا, so when they are, إذا means when, in the future, ألقوا, they are thrown, فيها, into it, سمعوا لها, uh, سمعوا means they will hear, لها just means it's, شهيقا, they will hear its roaring, roaring like a lion, like a how a lion roars, وهي تفور, and it will be boiling, meaning the hellfire, it's going to be boiling. And you do hear this even in like in real life. If there's ever like a forest fire, or if you guys have a barbecue and the fire is just, you know, so it's like it's like a wild beast, right? It doesn't roar literally how like a lion would, but you can hear an intensity behind it, the crackling and everything. Continuing with ayat number 8, takadu tamayyazu min al-ghayth. So takadu means it is as though, tamayyazu, it is bursting, min al-ghayth, because of anger. Like when some, when you're so angry and you're kind of just yelling at the top of your lungs, screaming, it's kind of like that, just bursting with rage. كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير. So the next part of this ayat now, it continues. It says كلما, uh, it says when a group. So I'm gonna have to break it down here. So fawjun means a group, and then sa'alahum means uh right. So it says kullama ulqiya fiha. So it says when they are thrown into it. Khazanatu, khazana means a keeper or protector. So it's like fawjun. So when the group is thrown into it, or a group is thrown into it, its keeper will ask them. Sa'alahum will ask them. Alam yatikum nadir. Nadir means a warner. So it's saying, did a warner not come to you? Like, didn't somebody tell you about the circumstances that you are now in? Did he not warn you? Right? All right, number 9. Qalu, they will say, Bala, uh, rather he did, in brackets, right? Bala, in English, you could just say, we don't really, I'm not too sure of a word, but basically, Bala just, it negates the question, right? So when the previous ayah it says, didn't somebody come to you? You'd say, Bala, like, no, like somebody did, right? So it says, قالوا بلى, they will say, no, or however, قد جاءنا نذير, that a warner did come to us. فكذبنا, and then, but we denied, وقلنا, and we said, ما نزل الله من شيء, that Allah did not send anything. In antum illa fi ضلال kabir. It says we denied him, and we said that Allah did not send down anything, and verily, in antum, saying that verily you are in dalal. You could just say misguidance, and then kabir just means like a erroneous misguidance. So completely off the mark, completely off track. Instead of driving down the eastbound 401, they're driving west, but like in opposite, oncoming traffic basically. It's completely misguided. All right, number 10. وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير. وقالوا, and they said, لو كنا, um, if only, or had we, نسمع, listened, أو نعقل, or used our aql, our intelligence, our common sense, ما كنا, we would not have been في أصحاب السعير. We would not have been companions of sa'ir, of hell. Or you can say inmates. Ashab just means companions, the people who are around it or inside, right? Ayat number 11. فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير. فاعترفوا means they recognized, or they say they confessed, right? فاعترفوا بذنبهم, that they confessed their sin. فسحقا, um so suhqa you can say is repulsed, or denigrated, right? Like they're just like kind of thrown away, like, ah, I don't like you. So saying, so thrown away or repulsed, are the ashab al-sa'ir, are the inmates of hell. Ayat number 12. Inna alladhina yakhshawna rabbahum bil ghaybi lahum maghfiratun wa ajrun kabir. Inna alladhina yakhshawna, verily those who fear, rabbahum, their Lord, their sustainer or creator, bil ghayb, um in you could say, you could say verily those who fear their Lord, and then in the unseen, meaning that they fear him, they recognize him, and they try to, respect Allah, although they did not see him. That's what al-ghaib means, just means unseen. And it says lahum, for them is maghfirah, is forgiveness, wa ajrun kabirun, and a great and a immense reward. Ajrun means reward. Wa asirru qawlakum aw ijharu bih innahu alimun بذات الصدور. So it says, وَأَسِرُّوا قَوْلَكُمْ, whether, you know, um, right. So قَوْلَكُمْ is your speech. So whether asir, meaning that you keep it a secret, awajharu, or you uh, let people know about, or let you, or let, sorry, or that you let people know about it. Tell people. إِنَّهُ, verily he, alimun بِذَاتِ الصُّدُورِ, verily he knows about what is in the hearts. So Allah is saying that, we as humans, we all have something that we wish nobody would ever know, right? Sometimes you don't tell people. Maybe it's something you're going through, whatever the case may be. Allah is saying that He knows about it, because He knows about the things that is inside the heart. And then ayat number 14, Allah ya'lamu man khalaqa wa huwa al-latiful khabir. So now it's a rhetorical question. Allah ya'lamu, does He not know um about, about who or what He created? Man khalaqa, about what he created, about who he created. Wa huwa latifu, and he is latif, you could say the knower of secrets. Al khabir, the all aware. So we're saying, like, Allah knows about how we feel inside. He created us. So of course He's going to know, right? Same way the person who created the iPhone knows about the inner workings of an iPhone, right? هو الذي جعل لكم الأرض ذلولا فامشوا في مناكبها وكلوا من رزقه وإليه النشور. هو الذي, he is the one. Yeah, it's not he is the one who ja'ala lakum, who has created or made lakum, for you, al-arda, the world, dhalulan, subdued, meaning like he gave the world to you on your whim, right? It's like if you bought a plane ticket, you could go to another part of the world, right? Nothing really stopping you. And it continues, famshu fi manakibiha. So famshu means so walk, fi manakibiha. Manakib means its regions. So walk amongst or inside its regions. Wakulu, and eat, mir rizqi, from his sustenance, from his from his provisions. Wa ilayhi nushur, and to him is the resurrection, or the return. Amintum man fis sama'i أن يخسف بكم الأرض فإذا هي تمور. So it says, Amintum, like, are you, um, I'm trying, right, so it says, have you become fearless? So yakhsifa means, all right. So it says, have you become fearless of he who is in the heavens? Have you become fearless of he who is in the heavens? Fearless. An yakhsifa, that he will, um, bury or sink you, uh, into the world, al-arda, فَإِذَا هِيَ تَمُورُ, when it begins to quake. So once again, just going to read from translation here. Have you become fearless of he who is in the heavens? Fearless, that he will not sink you into the ground when it begins to quake. And then ayat number 17, continuing. Amintum man fis samai an yursila alaykum hasiba fasata'lamun kaifa nadhir. And it says, have you become fearless of he who is in the heavens, that he would, will not, uh, right, that he would send upon you hasiba. Um, you could just hasiba. You could say, mm, you could say, my translation here is saying a rain of pebbles. That he would, rain of pebbles, punishment basically. Like, have you become fearless that basically he will not punish you? Like, do you think you're just gonna live life and come out unscathed, right? فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ كَيْفَ نَذِيرٌ. You, says, so then it says فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ means, in the future you will come to know, like you will surely come to know, كَيْفَ نَذِيرٌ, how, my warning was, or how the warning in brackets was. Ayat number 18. وَلَقَدْ كَذَّبَ وَلَقَدْ كَذَّبَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ فَكَيْفَ كَانَ نَكِيرٌ. It says وَلَقَدْ, so verily, كَذَّبَ الَّذِي, those who denied, مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, um, right. It says verily those who came from before, مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, like their ancestors. It says, they also denied. فَكَيْفَ كَانَ نَكِيرٌ. And it says, how then was my rejection? So it says, for example, the destruction of Ad and also the destruction of Thamud, um, how Allah basically just got rid of them, although they denied. Allah is saying that the same thing that happened to them can easily be the same thing that happens to you guys. So why won't you listen? Right? Like, learn from your ancestors. Ayat number 19 now. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا إِلَى الطَّيْرِ فَوْقَهُمْ صَافَّاتِ وَيَقْبِضْنَ. So it says, um, right. It says, do they not look? Yaraw, do they not look? Ila tayri, to the birds, fawqahum, above them, safati, uh, spreading their wings, like to flap, right? Flapping their wings, spreading their wings. Wa, and yaqbidun, and, closing them, basically flying. Ma yumsikuhunna, sorry, ma yumsikuhunna illa ar-Rahman. It says, ma, so yumsik means to hold something. In this context, it means to hold up. So it's saying, ma yumsikuhunna, that nothing is holding them up, illa rahman, except the most merciful. Like, nobody's giving them the ability to fly except the most merciful, the one who created them. Innahu, verily he, bikulli shay'in basir. Pardon me, verily he is, basir means, like he sees, so he's in sight, or you could say that, yeah, he basically just saying that verily he sees everything. All right, just want to make sure that, okay. And continuing now, ayat number 20. It says, أَمَّنْ هَذَا الَّذِي هُوَ جُندٌ لَكُمْ يَنْصُرُكُمْ مِنْ دُونِ الرَّحْمَنِ إِنَ الْكَافِرُونَ إِلَّا فِي غُرُورٍ. It says, who is it? Who is an army for you? أَمَّنْ هَذَا الَّذِي هُوَ jund means army, that it is an army for you. يَنْصُرُكُمْ, I will help you. مِنْ دُونِ الرَّحْمَنِ, other than Allah. إِنَ الْكَافِرُونَ إِلَّا فِي غُرُورٍ. Ghurur means deception, utter utter deceivement. So basically, it's like, who is coming to help you? Which army is coming to help you? Um, if it's not Allah helping you, like who's really gonna be of any benefit? Ayat number 21. أَمَّنْ هَذَا الَّذِي يَرْزُقُكُمْ إِنْ أَمْسَكَ رِزْقَهُ بَلْ لَجُّوا فِي عُتُوٍّ وَنُفُورٍ. And who is it? Well, who is it that will provide for you? يَرْزُقُكُمْ, that will provide for you. In amsaka rizqah, if Allah had removed his sustenance. Bal lajju, yet they persist. Bal lajju, but they persist. Fi utu, you could say arrogance. Wa nufur, nufur means aversion. So basically, who has power to put money in your bank account? If it's not Allah that's doing it. Ayat number 22. أفمن يمشي مكبا على وجهه أهدى أمن يمشي سويا على صراط مستقيم. So it's saying that أفمن يمشي is the one who yamshi walks mukibban, you say prone, ala wajhi, like flat on his face, ahda, more guided, ammay, than he who walks sawiyan, uh, upright, sawiyan upright, ala siratil mustaqim, upon the sirat, the road or the path, mustaqim, of the pious, or the straight path, you could just say. Ayat number 23. قل هو الذي أنشأكم وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون. قل, say, it's a command, say, هو الذي, he is the one who أنشأكم, who has created for us, who has created us, وجعل, and gave us sam'a, hearing, والأبصار, and eyes, والأفئدة, and hearts. قليلا, how um, how very little, ma tashkurun, are you appreciative, are you grateful, you give thanks. قل هو الذي ذرأكم في الأرض وإليه تحشرون. قل, say, هو الذي, he is the one who ذرأكم, who has scattered you, في الأرض, in the earth, وإليه, and to him, تحشرون, you will be gathered. Continuing, number 25. ويقولون, and they say, متى هذا الوعد. uh, and we say يقولون, you can also say, and they will say, متى, when, هذا الوعد, when is this promise, in kuntum صادقين, if you are actually truthful. So um so this is like the bad people talking now, and they're just being arrogant. So Allah is saying that, all these different things are going to happen to bad people. So these people are kind of antagonizing God now. Like, yeah, if it's true, come do it. All these painful punishments, everything, come do it. When is it going to happen? Mata hadha al-wa'd, like when if it's a promise, come fulfill your promise. If you're in kuntum sadiqin, if you're actually truthful. So the people are mocking God's messengers, and then obviously doing it in spite of them, and also trying to mock God simultaneously, right? قل, say, إنما العلم عند الله وإنما أنا نذير مبين. Say, reply back to them when they show you this this rudeness. Innamal ilmu, verily the knowledge of the hour basically, عند Allah, is only like only Allah knows about it. Is only with Allah. Wa innama, and I am nothing more, or I'm nothing but I nadhirun mubin, but a clear warner, meaning that I'm only here to warn you. That's it. When it is, how it's gonna take place, what it's gonna look like, all that stuff. That knowledge is with Allah. I'm nothing more than a warner. Line number 26. It says, فَلَمَّا رَأَوْهُ زُلْفَةً سِيئَتْ وُجُوهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَقِيلَ هَذَا الَّذِي كُنْتُمْ بِهِ تَدَّعُونَ. It says, فَلَمَّا so when رَأَوْهُ, they see it, zulfa, uh, draw near, سِيئَتْ وُجُوهُ الَّذِي, sorry, وُجُوهُ الَّذِينَ, so when they see that it has drawn near, the faces, wujuh, the faces of those who disbelieved, si'at, will become disfigured, um, because of how hectic it is. Like, you guys ever, see something and you're like wow, like you're like astonished. But imagine that, but on a greater scale, right? وَقِيلَ, and it will be said, هَذَا الَّذِي كُنْتُمْ, and it will be said that this is that which kuntum, you all, تدعون, had been asking about or been calling for, right? So they were like, bring this promise if y'all are actually true. Make the promise happen. And then it was like when the promise actually does happen, their faces are going to be disfigured, and then it's going to be said to them, "This is what I was talking about." One second, guys. My mom is calling me. One second. Sorry about that. My mom was just calling me. We'll do a couple other ayats, and then we will just stop for there. What were we now? Ayat number 27. قل أرأيتم إن إن أهلك أهلكني الله ومن معي أو رحمنا فمن يجير الكافرين من عذاب أليم من عذاب أليم. It says قل أرأيتم, uh, look, or like, look, do you see, in أهلكني, that if Allah destroys me, وَمَن مَعِيَ, and whomever is with me, أو, or رَحِمَنَا, or he shows us mercy, فَمَن, so who, um, فَمَن يُجِيرُ الْكَافِرِينَ, so who is it that will save? Jara yujiru means to save. فَمَن يُجِيرُ الْكَافِرِينَ, so who will save the unbelievers? Min, from عَذَابٍ alim, from a painful punishment. And the next ayat now continues. قل هو الرحمن آمنا به وعليه توكلنا. Say, he is Ar-Rahman, the most merciful. آمنا, we have believed به, in him. وعليه, and to him, توكلنا, we rely upon. Or with him we rely upon. فستعلمون, um, soon you shall come to know or come to realize, man huwa, who he man huwa, soon you'll come to know who are the ones that are, in brackets, truly, fi dalalim mubin, who are in clear misguidance. Or you can also say, soon you'll come to know who are the ones who are in clear misguidance. And then ayat number 30, it says, قُلْ أَرَأَيْتُمْ إِنْ أَصْبَحَ مَاؤُكُمْ غَوْرًا فَمَنْ يَأْتِيكُمْ بِمَاءٍ مَعِينٍ. And it says, قُلْ, say, أَرَأَيْتُمْ, look, like, do you see, إِنْ أَصْبَحَ مَاؤُكُمْ, Asbaha means to become, and then ma'ukum means your water. So if your water ghawran becomes a ghawr, uh, dry, right? Like the waters stop running. فَمَا يَأْتِكُمْ, so who will bring you بِمَاءٍ مَعِينٍ, with pure water? Sorry, who will bring pure water to you? Like who's gonna come bring good water to you if it all runs up? So that is the end of Surah Al-Mulk. That's the end of Surah Al-Mulk. We'll just stop there for now. We'll just do it like surah by surah. And then next week we'll start with Surah Al-Qalam, inshallah. If there's any questions or anything, or if you guys want to talk about something, you can. Stop this.